Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to today's Mastermind class. Today we are going to discuss about laziness. Laziness, big problem, right? Especially people say that after lockdown, they have this thing, work from home, lockdown, this, that, the laziness has increased. So yes, whatever may be the reasons of increased laziness, but yes, laziness is one thing which stops us from taking massive action. You can't be a lazy person and take massive action. Yes. And you can't be a lazy person who takes massive action every day. You can't be a lazy person and be consistent. You can't be a lazy person and become super, you know, build a good business, build a good life for yourself or for your family. You can't be a lazy person who accomplishes big things. So laziness is a very big problem. And we can't deny that laziness is not there in our life. है ना? Laziness is there. Laziness somewhere, it affects us very bad. So first question, do you know the difference between laziness and procrastination? Anyone knows the difference between laziness and procrastination? Hmm? Some people think it's the same thing. In laziness also we don't take action. In procrastination we don't take action. Probably some technical difference would be there, Akash. Otherwise, more or less the same thing. Laziness and procrastination. The answer is no. They're completely different. They're completely different. But what is the difference? Now, Tushar is saying laziness is from the mindset problem. Okay. And procrastination is from not the mindset. Procrastination is also from the mindset. Difference kya hua? What is the difference? If laziness is from the mindset, it's a mental problem, it's an emotional problem, then what is procrastination? Procrastination habit. Okay. But procrastination is a habit, then habit is also a mental problem only, right? Laziness also becomes habit. If you are lazy, then habitually you are lazy. Every day you are lazy. 5, 6 days a week you are in laziness. I have seen people who are lazy since last 20, 30 years. Seriously. I've had discussions with people who are 50 and they have given up in their life and they're completely lazy. They are not thinking about earning. They're not thinking about giving a good life to their family. Completely lazy. Not doing anything. So what's the difference? Tushar, the try is good. The attempt to think from that angle is good. Are you interested in knowing what's the difference between laziness and procrastination? Type me if yes, you are interested. Type me. Difference kya hai? And today, if you'll understand this difference now, you'll never forget. You will never forget this difference. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee you will never forget. See, procrastination is not laziness. Procrastination is something wherein you are active, you are doing something, but you don't want to do that particular thing. For example, income tax return filing. You don't want to file your income tax return because that is too boring. You will have to compile all the data. You will have to refer to your bank accounts. You will have to do calculations. You don't want to do such things. Hence, you are procrastinating filing your return. But otherwise, you are active in your life. You're doing something else apart from that thing. Now, suppose you want to write a book. So, in procrastination, it's not that you will not do anything. You will keep on doing something or the other. You will keep yourself busy. But when it comes to writing your book, you will procrastinate. Suppose you want to start writing a blog. The same thing. Life is there. You are busy. You're doing something, one thing or the other. But you're not doing what you want to do. That thing that is important for you. That is called procrastination. Now, laziness is wherein your natural inactivity is there. You don't want to move. You don't want to do anything. You don't feel like doing anything. You're just sitting and idling and watching Netflix and chilling. And not just, after a hard day's work, if you watch Netflix for 30 minutes, that's not called laziness. But some people, they they are into Netflix for the entire day. They are into YouTube for the entire day. Even in the office, they sit on their chair and they don't move. That's called laziness, wherein you don't feel like doing anything, whether it's good or whether it's bad. You don't feel like getting out of your chair. You don't feel like getting out of your sofa. You have to sometimes, but it's not by your choice. If someone in your family will say, "Arey, arey, ye karna, you have to do this," then you will ekdam get up and get ready and take a bath and you will go outside. Otherwise, you will stay stuck in that chair. That is not procrastination, that is laziness. Hello, did you understand? How many of you understood this? Type me in the chat box if you understood this. Type me if you understood this. Did you understand this? Huh? Did you did it go inside? That laziness is general inactivity. It will be inactivity for that thing also, this thing also, this thing. You don't feel like doing anything. You're lazy. You don't want to move. You don't want to do any mental exercise, physical exercise. You just want to relax. You're not happy also. It's not that you have worked for 12 hours, 15 hours, so you want to relax. No, it's just general. In Hindi, we call it alasya, alasya. General lethargy has stuck in your body. That's laziness. Lethargy, procrastination is wherein you want to do stuff. It's not that you don't want to do. You want to do, you're doing other stuff, but you will procrastinate on that particular thing. Suppose you have to make a video. You will procrastinate on making video. Rest everything, full day you will be doing stuff. You will be bringing vegetables from the market. You will be, going out to your office. You will be having client calls also. But you have to make a video. You will not do that. You will procrastinate and delay and postpone that. That's procrastination. The reason I'm taking a lot of time on this is important for you to differentiate, so that you don't keep on calling your laziness your procrastination, and you don't keep on calling your procrastination your laziness. Both the things are little different. Got it? In fact, hugely different. The solutions are somewhat similar, also different also, but it's important for you to compartmentalize it in your brain, for you to understand the different buckets are there of the problem. So tell me, which one is a bigger for you? Is it laziness is a bigger for you, or procrastination is a bigger for you? You can write L for laziness, P for procrastination, and you can write B for both. I'm not in favor of both. I saw one advertisement yesterday. It was a meme. It was very interesting. They said that if you are fat and ugly, it was a gym advertisement. They said if you're fat and ugly, you will, after joining our gym, you will remain only ugly. Because after joining our gym, you will not be fat. So if you're fat and ugly, this is an ideal place for you. So I am asking, is it laziness for you or procrastination? Is it general, lethargy? So a lot of people are saying laziness. A lot of people are saying procrastination. Some people are saying both. And some people are making monkey faces also in the chat box. So, so the point here is, if it's both, then that can also be worked upon. If it's only procrastination, that can also be worked upon. If it's laziness, that can also be worked upon. Everything has if there is a lock, there is a key. Okay? First of all, have that belief in your mind. When a lock gets manufactured, key is manufactured 100%. Maybe you lose the key. Maybe you lose the spare key, but if the lock is made now, the key is always made. It can never happen that the lock is made by a key banana bhul gaye. We forgot the key. No, it will never happen. Key will always be there. Maybe you lose it, but it is present somewhere. So today we'll discuss about laziness. Okay? We'll be going into laziness. For the people who do both, from today onwards, you can start working on your laziness, guys. If you're somewhere a procrastinator, today's session can be utilized there also. Or today's session can help you to become more active in your life. And procrastination, so we keep on taking sessions. So it's very relevant for everyone who is not able to take action. Promote for people who are lazy. Okay. Now, Tushar touched upon this point in the beginning. I want to understand from you guys: is laziness emotional or physical? Is laziness emotional or physical? You can write E for emotional, P for physical. Emotional, physical, emotional, physical. We have a B also, both E, P. So it's like Kaun Banega Crorepati. They give you 4 options. You have to select from those 4. You can't bring your own 5th option, but it's fine. If you're bringing the 5th option, answer is at 5th option only. If you're thinking emotional, maybe it's more emotional for you. If you're saying physical, maybe it's more physical for you. But laziness in general is both. So clappings for all of you. It's either physical or emotional or both. But generic अगर हम बात करेंगे laziness के ऊपर, it's both. ठीक है? Now, physical laziness. Let's understand physical laziness. Now, physical laziness is there is a general tendency, if we keep on sitting, if we sit for a long time in our lives, then generally we feel like sitting, we don't feel like walking. That's the physical aspect of it. That our body tends to remain and tends to build a comfort zone in sitting and lazing around. Sitting and just, on a couch, you become a couch potato. And by the way, couch potato are not only fat people. I'm telling you, that's a wrong picture in our mind. Couch potato can be slim people also. So people who are, not very healthy, you know what I mean? You can also be a couch potato. If you're sitting on a couch, if you're sitting on your bed, if you're sitting on a chair and you feel like sitting, you don't feel like getting up, that's physical aspect of laziness. You don't feel like moving. Comfort has been built. Comfort has been built in sitting, in not inactivity. When inactivity has to be there, you have to push yourself, and body mind doesn't like you pushing. So that's for example, now, yes, work from home has been one of the key reasons for people, because what used to happen earlier, people used to have a routine. What's that? Okay, a fat person. All right. So what used to happen, people who were in corporate job, they were there. I remember my routine when I was in job was 7:38 from Delhi. I had to go to Gurgaon. So 7:38, I had to leave for my office. It used to be 35 kilometers, 35 kilometers approx. I had to leave for my office. So I have to work out, I have to do whatever needs to be done before that. Because I couldn't leave workout for the evening. Reason, I'll come late. Even if I'll leave my office at 6, 7, 8, whatever time, and before that we can't leave. It was not a 9 to 6 job, it was a responsibility kind of a job. When you have to sit and make sure that the work has been done, and management kind of a thing. So we used to have long hours also. So one thing was, if I miss my exercise, if I miss my rituals in the morning, then I can't do it in the evening. So I'll have to do it in the morning only. You for that I need time, so I'll have to wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I do my exercises, I do my workouts, I do my rituals, I take a bath, I eat my food. By 7:30, quarter to 8, you have to leave for office by, and you have to get well dressed also. It's a big company, international company. You can't go shabby and all. Well dressed, smartly, proper hairstyle and all, and well groomed and everything, and perfume, laga ke ekdam smart. You reach there. Now, there also you'll park your car. If you are going by the car, if you're going by cab and all, cab will drop you. The building would be 8th floor, and you'll have to walk, and seat will also be far away, so you'll have to walk. Now everyone is sitting in different places, so you're working. Now suddenly you realize, so you'll get up, you'll go somewhere to other seat. What is happening? You're moving at your place. You are busy in your computer. You're not getting up. Maybe you have not taken a bath also. Maybe you have not brushed your teeth also if the meeting is not there. You're using a mobile phone after every 2 minutes. In office, at that time, the mobile phone usage was still low. Are you getting it? So the physical aspects of movement, of activity becomes very low. And when it becomes low, and it becomes low for a long time, then body starts finding comfort in an activity. You know, I have seen people, they wear these kind of digital watches, and sometimes their steps are 500, 800 in a day. In a full day, 1000 steps. That's it. 1200 steps in a entire day, 24 hours, 1200 steps. Shocking. But if you have to go to your office, if you have to go somewhere, that will not be the case. Automatically your steps will increase. You will have to walk, you will have to reach somewhere from your parking to your lift to your office to your seat. You'll reach out for coffee. From your seat to the coffee machine would also be far away. In lunchtime, you will feel like going for a walk after lunch. A lot of things. So first is the physical aspect of it. Physically, we have become a little slow, a little low. So physically, we'll have to get ourselves up. Okay. The second is, yes, the emotional aspect of laziness. Reason is the mind is stuck. The mind is stuck so much. The mind has become such a big robot that while sitting on a single chair, you can see the entire world. What is happening in Russia versus Ukraine? You know it. What is happening in your neighbor's house? You know it. Everything you know by sitting on your desk. So emotionally, you are so full by Twitter, by Facebook, by Instagram, by YouTube, by WhatsApp. Emotionally, you are so full that you feel that you have done a lot of work. You have moved a lot. You have taken a lot of exposure in the day. But in actuality is a word or not? In reality, you have not done anything. You have not moved. You're stuck there. So much of information is going every day. So much, everything. The fear is there. Hence, procrastination now plays its role in some of the things. Other things, the physical aspect plays the role. In other things, you're filling yourself so much with your distractions, with your mobile phone. Hence, there is no reason for you to move yourself. There is no reason for you to create that urgency. And it's a loop. It's a loop. When that hunger, when that physical aspect, emotional aspect of it starts going down and down and down and down, day after day after day, it increases. The laziness increases day after day. Some people think, no, we'll work on it someday. That's procrastination. That's procrastination. If you say, I'll work on my laziness someday, that's procrastination. There's a very thin gap. That's why. A lot of overlapping points. So, both emotional and physical. How to get rid of laziness? How to break it? How to break laziness? See, no person in this world should be lazy, first of all. I hate people who, there are people, when I post stuff on social media, when we do these lot of ads, we do so many people, it reaches to lakhs of people, our ads. A lot of people try to justify procrastination. They try to justify laziness. A lot of people share Bill Gates quote that if I have to do something, I'll find a lazy person who will find the shortest way to do it. They are very different kind of lazy. They are not inactive. They are not lethargic that they will not move. And their mind is not that lazy. They're smart people who will find a shorter and smarter and faster and more efficient way. That's a different thing. Don't justify laziness. The moment you take pleasure, you take happiness, you take pride in being a lazy procrastinator, I'm telling you, all chances of you getting rid of it they, just go out of the park. You can't break it. You have to be disgusted by laziness. Any person, male or female, should not be lazy, first of all. Because life is so beautiful here. Such beauty is there out in the world, and you are lazy. You're sitting in a chair, and the worst part about it is, by God's grace, you can move. The best part about is, probably your legs can move, your hands can move today, and you're not moving, you're not doing, you're not experiencing life. You're letting it go to waste. No person should take pleasure in being lazy and procrastinating. It's the worst kind of disease. When a disease comes to us, major diseases of life, some people get major A-grade diseases of life. Then you have an excuse. I can't do it because this. But if you spend 10, 20, 30 years of your life in laziness, that's the worst kind of excuse. That's a worst kind of disease. So first of all, start treating laziness as a disease. I want everyone to type in the chat box, laziness is a disease for me. Type it. Take 10 seconds. Don't be lazy on this. Type, laziness is a disease for me. It's a disease. Write it. Type it in the chat box. Laziness is a disease for me. Don't be lazy in doing this. Reason is, you have to just think of it as a very disgusting thing. Till the time it is very, tasty for you, and it's something which is not affecting your life too much, why will you break it? And whether your logical mind knows it or not, I know it knows, it is causing a havoc in your life. Don't copy paste. Don't copy paste, my friends. We're just saying it brought tears to my eyes. Yes, it's a disease. Yes, it's a disease, my friend. It's a disease. It's a leech. Do you know leeches? They suck on your blood. They'll get stuck to you. They'll suck on your blood. They'll feed upon you. Laziness is like that. It has to be thrown out of your life. From today onwards, not from tomorrow, from today onwards. And before I tell you the methods, I'll tell you 5 mantras how you can do it. I'm giving you a challenge. Is everyone physically active? Is everyone physically active? Yes? If you are not physically active, you have fever, then you can skip this part. If you are physically active, my friends, today I'm giving you a very small task. After your dinner, before your dinner, whenever before sleeping, at least walk for 15 minutes in your house today. Break the cycle from today. If you're watching it on your mobile now, I'm telling you, start walking right now. This is how it happens. I'm doing it on my laptop. Otherwise, I would have started walking right now. 15 minutes, start walking. Today, you have to walk for 15 minutes. That's your task for today. Will it end your laziness forever? It will start the cycle. It will start the process. Otherwise, maybe you wouldn't have done it. You have a set routine. You have to break that. You don't feel like it, force yourself. When you get ill, you don't feel like eating medicine, right? But you have to force yourself. Sometimes you have to force yourself. Don't become so weak that something doesn't feel like doing it and you say, okay, I'll do it later. Why? Force yourself. It has to be done. Force yourself. Force is necessary. Now, how to break laziness? The first thing, increase your physical movements every day. Now, this is for every day. From today onwards, every day, not for once. This is for every day. Increase your physical movements every day. Even if you have to sit, you have to work. You can stretch your legs. Try it. If you're sitting right now, if you're walking So keep on walking. But if you're sitting, just stretch your legs. Just make your legs straight. Stretch your legs. Try. Even if you are sitting on a bed, come to the edge and just stretch your legs. Can you feel that little resistance in your legs? How many of you can feel the little resistance in your legs when you stretch them? This is called physical movement. Simple, free of cost. If you're sitting, you can do something with your shoulders. You can do something with your, like this. You can do movements. After every 10-15 minutes, get up, take a stroll, be physically active, be energetic. Don't shout. But I never tell people to copy me, but in some things I have also copied people. Because if something is good, you should take that thing from them. Wow, what's the problem? I tell people, if you want to somewhere make a course, you take my course. I will not do any case on you. You take my course, you take my things, and you sell it on your own. You make a course on your own. मेरे को कोई problem नहीं. I have no problems in that. I'm happy if some life changes because of that. So copy something from me. What? Get into energy. One thing that is good about me that I take pride in is I'm an energetic kind of a person. I'm not dull and lazy. The way I speak, you can make out from that. Energy hai mere andar. Energetic. So when I'm moving my body, when I'm using so much of voice modulation, when my voice is going, speed, automatically what happens? Laziness gets killed. So physically become active. Now, one is moving, one is workout. The second thing is in this only physical movements. It's not only about your legs. It's not only about legs. It's not only about the bigger muscles. You can move the smaller muscles of your body also, like your face. Your face has more than 80 muscles. You don't realize it, but it has more than 80 muscles, your face. This part, 80 muscles. Here. A lot of muscles are there. So move them. Do this. Move them. Automatically, everything has to be moved. What we do in our life, we sit straight faced for the entire day like this. We're watching a movie, watching a YouTube. We'll sit like this for 30 minutes. We'll keep on scrolling. We'll sit like this. So that's, you're not moving your face. You're not moving your muscles. You have to move. Smile. When you smile, a lot of muscles get moved. Smile big. That's also called physical movement. Okay? Increase your physical movement. The next thing is increase your mobility. Now, what is the difference between first and second? Listen very carefully. First and second. See, physical movement can be inside the house. Physical movement can be outside the house. But some people, they don't feel like going to different places. Like I've seen this in a lot of business people, especially people who are in sales, people who are in business, people who are in networking, people who want to make social circle. To make a social circle, to network, to increase your business, you have to meet people, physically also meet people. So for that, you'll have to reach there. But people are not mobile. They don't feel like going to the bank. They don't feel like going to there is some problem in the electricity department. They don't feel like going there. They don't feel like going anywhere. They want to do everything on their phone. I am saying become mobile. Start going out of your house. Hello? Start going out of your house. And teach this to your children also. Teach it to your spouse also. Teach it to your parents also. This is a major problem in today's time. People don't want to move out of their house, and this is going to increase with time. So if you are someone who can quickly get ready, quickly take a bath, brush your teeth, wear clothes quickly, and get out of the house wherever you want to go, you have a superpower, my friend, in your hand. Because today also, and especially in the future, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the line, people will be lazier. People will be more lethargic. People will procrastinate even more, even if we like or not. That will be the future because of social media and n number of things. So build mobility in your life. Every day, go out of your house, go somewhere, even if you don't feel like it, and teach it to your kids also. Don't keep them inside the house. Push them outside. They should know how to wear shoes every day. They should wear shoes and go out every day. They should know how to wear jeans, shorts, whatever it is, and go out every day. They should wear shirt and proper clothes and go out every day. Build mobility. Got it? Type got it if you got this point. And you got the difference about also physical movement. That's like exercise. Mobility is reaching out, going out to different places. Anna, this is very important. The day you start building mobility, laziness automatically dies. Has it happened with you? When you're mobile, when you're going to a lot of places, automatically you become active also. You don't feel like sitting on a chair and sitting on a bed. Have you noticed this? Suppose you have to go for a 3-day vacation somewhere. Now you're very mobile, you're going to all the sightseeing places, you're going for lunch and this and that. Okay? Next is eat light and less. Now, I am not saying that eat less because that will save food for our country. I'm not saying that. Eat less for your own self. Don't stuff yourself till food till you feel like eating. Because when you eat more, automatically your body is so tired, your body needs so much of energy to burn that food, that bias of the body shift from physical outward activeness to internal activeness. Your digestive system is taking all the activeness, all the energy. Hence, you are very tight. Have you noticed when you eat very heavy food? Hello? Have you noticed when you eat very heavy food, you don't feel like walking? Especially chola bhaturas and lassi. Have you tried chola bhatura plus lassi? If you have not tried, try it once. A plate of chole bhature, oily ones, and lassi, and that too sweet lassi, and that too with lots of malai and all. It's dinner time. Yeah, Shubham is saying it's anesthesia. Exactly, Shubham. It's if you need to go for a surgery, I'm telling you, you eat that, you'll be like, Doctor Saab, kill me. I don't care. Kill me, I don't care. It's like that. So when you eat a lot of food, when you stuff yourself with food, paranthas, cheese, sandwiches, burger, whatever, even if it's pulka, it's roti, it's dosa, it's idli, but you eat 20 idlis or 10 idlis and you're like still here, you'll feel lazy. Eat less. Less matlab, how much less? Eat 80% of your capacity. If your diet is 100%, eat 80%. Keep a little space. Now, in the beginning, you will feel like, yaar, nahi yaar, Akash, I feel like eating more. That's only for 5 minutes. Always remember, the moment you get up now and 4-5 minutes happen, you will not take the plate again and start eating. 80%, eat 80% and eat light. Don't eat heavy foods all the time, especially at night. Don't eat heavy foods. Lunchtime also, don't eat heavy. Eat light. Eat more meals. Substitute it with more meals. There has to be food all the time coming into your body after every 2-3 hours, but not too much. The next is, yes, Archana, that's also true. Personally, I've noticed it. I've read about it. It's perfectly true. Guys, follow this point. If you eat slowly and chew your food well, that feeling of satisfaction is more. What happens? Suppose again, I'll give you example of chola bhatura. I'm in that chola bhatura zone today. So I've given that example for like 5, 6 times and everything since morning. So if you are eating chola bhatura and it's very tasty, it's very hot and it's very tasty, and you are just eating quickly, so you will feel like eating the third one also and fourth one also. But suppose you chew it properly and eat slowly now, in two only, you will feel like that you have, okay, 90, full on. Because there is a time frame that your taste buds require that taste. There's a time frame. Now, if you chew that bite, science samjha raha hu, I'm explaining you the science of it. If you chew the food more, suppose one bite remains in your mouth for a longer time, then your mouth is tasting, your taste buds are tasting that food, that same bite for a longer time. Hence, that taste bud satisfaction comes with lesser bites. But if you don't chew it properly, if you spend less, if the food spends less time in your mouth, then what will happen? It will need more bites, more food for it to get satisfied. You would have never thought like this, right? How many of you found this to be a new concept? Huh? That about how much time the food stays in your mouth. Very important. And it's not a concept which I have created. It's an age-old concept. It's a very old, ancient concept. Up to no one follows it. Very few people follow it. The people who follow it, they love it. Next point, free yourself from laziness devices. Free yourself from laziness devices. Now, laziness devices क्या है? Mobile phone, laziness device. Your TV, your laptops, these are all laziness device. Once you sit in that, you get engrossed in that and you forget everything, and time starts flying like anything. Time starts flying very quickly. You lose the track of time, and before you know it, 30-40 minutes, 1 hour has passed by. Free yourself from these. Give yourself that freedom. If you want to take information now, you want to take knowledge, like people like me, I'm telling you, I take a lot of information, a lot of knowledge I take. I have that capacity to, you know, take a lot of knowledge every day. And I have that hunger also. And it's required in my business also. And I try to, give it a proper shape and you use it in my life also. So what I do, I don't just watch any video, random video. I just don't, if I'm watching a course, suppose I have to watch a course. So what will I do? I'll go for a run. I'll go for a quick walk. I'll go for a workout and put my earphones on and take that information, take that knowledge, take that gyan. So what is happening? I'm taking the best part out of it. I'm not sitting and spoiling my eyes and just spoiling my time. I'm working out and taking that information, taking that knowledge. I'm walking and talking. Really, whenever I have phone calls, I try to walk. I try to do as many steps as possible. I am not a person who will stay inside the mobile phone for the entire day. I can't be. I can't imagine. That's against my value system. That's against my identity. It's pain for me. It's something which is unacceptable for me. It's beyond my acceptance. And fifth is build a strong picture of success in your mind. There's a screen of your mind. How many of you know there's a screen of your mind? Like I'll give you an example. Try to see an elephant. Try to see elephant. Dekha? Kahan dekha? Where did you see the elephant? Try to see a water bottle. Try to see a white car. Where did you see that? In your eyes? In your eyes, did you see? You saw that on the screen of your mind. You are seeing that Bandy is saying, I don't have any screen in my mind. Okay. Uh, you see that picture in the visualization. Can't you see elephant? Can't you see elephant right now with a tail, very patli tail? Hmm? Not able to see that? Can you see Shah Rukh Khan? That will be there. Huh? Shah Rukh Khan, can you picturize smiling and doing like this? Hmm? So the point here is you are seeing that in your mind. Now, when you see very exciting pictures, pictures with excite you, which are very, very, they make you fantasize that real thing in your life. When you see those kind of pictures, then automatically what happens, my friends? Hello, what happens? You get excited. You feel like doing stuff. So build a very strong picture of your goal. We have done multiple sessions on goal setting. Probably next week we'll again do it. But build a strong picture. Make that picture strong in your mind. There will be a whole session on this, how to make it strong. And repeat it multiple times in a day. Because when that happens, now automatically you remind yourself of your purpose, that energy comes and that pushes you. Use these 5 mantras and you have committed today 15 minutes of walk right from today, because today time is less, so 15 minutes I'm giving you, but from tomorrow onwards do it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, so use this and don't worry. Laziness is there in a lot of people, and I have seen miracles happening so easily that within 3 days, 5 days, that laziness is gone forever. It never comes back. But for 3 days, 5 days, these people are hungry and they build such a big disgust towards laziness that never again in their life they will accept laziness. You have to be at that level. So from today onwards, start hating it. Disassociate yourself from it. And I am going to see you next week on Thursday. All right, Bandy has completed her 15 minutes of walk. Wonderful, Bandy. I'm going to see you next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. All right. Take care, guys. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy and keep on taking massive action. Bye-bye.